pleasant good evening, and we welcome you to North Kingstown, Rhode Island, and it is UPSL Division I action finally underway here in the fall season as Warwick City FC takes on Central Falls. Matt Olson in the broadcast booth with you. Thanks so much for tuning in this evening here on Fanboy Sports Network. We are in for what we expect to be quite a battle between two Ocean State sides. Warwick City making its UPSL debut as they will play through the season here in the fall. Played the Ocean State Soccer League in the spring in preparation for this UPSL debut, and some fresh new threads and new kits for Warwick City and the all red with the white trim. Central Falls in the blue. Beautiful, crisp night. 71 degrees. Hard to believe that it's actually still August, though it is the 20th of August, so we are getting towards that fall time. As Warwick will huddle together at center one final time to discuss things over here before the start of the first half. Traditional soccer timing, soccer rules, 2 45-minute halves. We'll play 90 minutes, and it is a regular season matchup, so no need for extra time should we find ourselves in place of a draw. Come the end of the full 90. Center referee has the official clock. We will likely see some stoppage time added on come into the first quarter or first half. Adjust ourselves. We've been doing indoor lacrosse and football all summer long, and we've played a lot of quarter sports. This one's going to come all the way back. And Warwick City will start out progressive play from the backfield. Cleared down the outside alleyway. They look to try to make that turn. Near side to the bench area. Far side from our broadcast position here. Calls back inside, try to come down. Still have progressive play out of the backfield, and Central Falls showing some good early high press defense, not allowing. Now they get an open opportunity. Far side, trying to come across, finding a spot in the middle. Shot, score early on. Quick start for Warwick City. Just a minute into this match. And a goal to the good. Coaches will talk about the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes to a half. Whether it be first half or second half, that's where you can establish your line of play, where you can determine whether or not to dominate the game. Control, and Warwick City, interestingly, may have lulled Central Falls with that progressive black play. Playing for the back of the field. And now here's Warwick City again in midfield. And there's that switch field play again. Last time they caught Central Falls on the far side. See if they can this time. No. Defensively, back goes Central Falls through the middle. Cross possession play and headed down. Good defensive stop right from the center back. They're going to turn this one through the midfield, back out into the near side alley. Quick play once again, and the flag is going to go up. Trying that chip over the top, going for the fast break. Little too far ahead, and offside is the call. Well, push from behind, and they'll back pass that one. Some fresh faces to the Warwick City roster, but number of players that we saw during the spring in the OSSL season through the rigors of tryouts into this UPSL Division I season. And some of them were hugely talented during that OSSL season. This one's going to be onside. Cross opportunity in the middle. No opportunity there. Central Falls shut that one down, and a push from behind will give CF the ball. They're going to try to go back play. Seeing that creep in to the game, both on the men's and women's side, more and more over the years. That progressive back play, trying to set from center backs into the wing positions and then out to the forwards. If you get it right, it can be a blessing. If you don't get it right, it's a curse. All of the U.S. women's national team in the World Cup. Just won by Spain today. First World Cup in their country's history. On the women's side, that is. It's going to be brought back in for a 6. We play here, 5.5 gone by in the first. Good control. Center. As Warwick City goes 1-2 into the outside alleyway, trying to go back inside. Ticked back out again. And the cross. A little too long. Way back to center. CF tries to move this one out. Just right at the touchline, got it in. Good save. Carried through the middle. Go to the outside and onside with an opportunity for goal right in the center, just wide. Those are the types of plays that produce nightmares. Onside had open space. Could slot right into the center, couldn't put it home. And a foul will give a free kick to Warwick City. Bit of a wedge in the midfield there. They hold this one, crossing to the far side of the field. And just at the touchline, it'll be kept in. A little stutter step as he tries to shake and bake right around the edge of the 18. From the corner edge, good save. Comes back and it'll be kicked out and off of Central Falls will be the call in the first quarter of the game. If you just tuned in, Warwick City, a goal just a minute in to this match. Good corner. Came to the far side post. Can't hold on to it. We'll have to chase it a little bit. Try to see if they can reinsert here. They do. Send that one back. Upper 18 corner. Curling. And that one just out of the reach. Another 6 for Central Falls, second of the game. We'll send this one down the far side. Forward a little bit too far forward. It allows for the midfield of City to work. Long distance clear crosses that one to the opposite side now. So they work the clear down the line. Open space in center again. Hit the post. Second attempt with the goaltender out. Will go wide. And now the arm is up. That is too many opportunities for 2-0 without a conversion. They still hold the 1-0 lead as we play on here in the 11th minute. Came back across, kept it in. Good play at the touchline. Far sideline once again, open space. They get through forward on that one. Central Falls is going to poke it. And we're going to get another corner. Second corner of the match for City. And the referee walking towards the sideline with one of the Central Falls players. And we're going to get a substitution. So Central Falls making its first substitution of the match. Second corner of the match for City. Play here in the 13th minute. That one's up in the mixer, wide to the side. And we picked back up. City trying to go byline. Did not save it. And we'll get a 6. Central Falls has had some problems with the 6 of being able to try to get it out of the zone. City has one again inside. This one's long and just poked up over top of the net. And they're going to say it was over the top of the post already before the keeper touched it. So it might have been poking it through the net. As past the crossbar, past the byline, and a 6 for Central Falls. Switch midfield play. City trying to see if they can break out. They come near side touchline now. They do a little heel flick. Moving the ball through 2 defenders. Taken down, no call. And we play on. They give the advantage. And that one will just send it all the way out. And a Central Falls throw in. And Central Falls again stuck in the midfield. Three City players as one Central Falls midfielder tries to work around. Ball wide right at the byline, scooped up right before the byline. And City ball. And that would have been possibly offside, just barely. Keeper came out to make the attack. Off of Central Falls. Creates a throw-in for City. Physicality. We've seen that from Central Falls this whole first half. A little more pushing there, and no call from the officials, though. Touchline back in through the center, back out once again. We've seen that triangle tic-tac-toe play worked on the far side of the field for Warwick City, trying to see if they can get it to work near side. 17th minute. Good steal. Opportunity for a switch here from City. They complete that one with an open alleyway. Needs an overlap run. He's going to get the overlap. From about 20, curls that one, bouncing in, and it will be picked up by the keeper. Right in front of the bench, Warwick City. Immediately, everyone on the City bench putting their hands up. And that time they got the whistle from the official. And onside play is Central Falls dropped back, second attempt. And that squirted through, spun around to be saved by the keeper. Warwick City scoring just a minute into this match to go up 1-0. Multiple attempts to make it 2 early on here. Ball's off of the post and just wide left and right. Curled inside, hit the post again. That is the second ball to strike a post in this match. That is just in the first half alone. In the first 19 minutes alone. And if Warwick City is not careful, a little chat comes from the referee. And we will get a Central Falls free kick. That one straight through and wide. Hits the back netting and will be a 6 for City. And a whistle, and looks like Central Falls is going to make a substitution and subbing their goaltender in the 20th minute of a 1-0 match. And that's an interesting decision. Handball not called. Could have been beneficial to Warwick. Warwick's going to pick this one up anyway. Got to be careful here. Always the dangers of the backfield play. There's a push. And not called from the officials. Curled this one up high and well over. Will be a City 6. Just game 1 of the season here for Warwick City. Plenty of action still left to come over the course of the fall. And you're home for all Warwick City home games and the UPSL Division 1 season right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Lost play in the midfield again. Looking for an opportunity. Some of the City supporters wanting a shot as this one comes all the way down and it will be poked out of play. They'll call it off of Central Falls. corner from the near side. Curls back in. Right over top. Poked again. Kicked away. Far side. Good opportunity. Curling this one in and just wide again. That was the 17 of Silva in the center. The captain's armband. They bring this one back through the middle. Poke check for Forts. And a little bit of a stumble on the turf. And the Moose getting himself in a little bit of trouble there. And he slid right underneath a Central Falls player. Long saved, kicked out, and an open space opportunity, but all the way back into the midfield. Central Falls will pick that one up. Roca. Suleiman. Across the far side touchline. I'll try to switch fields. Farah. Long ball, and that one just over top. And Faria, another strong opportunity. Quarter of an hour gone by as we play here, as we hit 27 on the clock. And still that early 1 minute in, 1-0 scoreline from Warwick City is the difference in this match. Forts. Roca. Working through the midfield. Nowhere for him to go. Sends that one back through. Opportunity here from Silva. Silva looking for Faria. They go actually far side instead, and that one is poked out of play. I'm going to say off of Warwick City. Oh no, they're gonna call the throw in for Warwick City. AR was pointing his flag towards center of the field. I'm not entirely sure why. I thought he called offside. Silva on the touchline. Oka hit. Suleiman. Had that one tip off of him. Came all the way back, and a good defensive play by Nemus. And the ref wants the ball back around the 40. From behind and no side tackle called. Ball to ball, you could hear the thump. That time it's going to get called. And another chat. On a yellow card. Believe we did see the yellow card come out. May potentially have just been a warning. May have been saying next time you're going to get a yellow card. Far sideline. This one scoots past Roca. And a whistle, and this one will be Central Falls. Another free kick. For half an hour. That one right into the wall. Good stop from City. Try to send this one long inside, and a good block. Open distribution opportunity now. A little nutmeg. They look forward on this one, and that died right before it got to the forward line. Forts. He now chases one on the back line. Good defensive stop. That ball was in a dangerous spot right in the middle of the 6. Clear for the far sideline. Coming across, shot! Oh, got it! Off of the fingertips of the tender into the back side of the net. That one will convert in 2-0 for City. About 11 minutes, give or take, before the half. And City looking for more. Here's an opportunity right on top of the 18 in that one. He peeled away. Bench side. Midfield, good defensive stop there. Defensive midfielders for City, especially on the backside line in that CDM position. Really been part of the problem today for Central Falls. They have not been able to get through. They've tried to work to the outside, and City playing the 18 well has not really allowed true inside opportunity from Central Falls, and Central Falls has a player at the table. Looks like we're going to get another substitution. We'll head to Boston Street on the 27th, a 4 p.m. tap time. Not back here until September 16th against KO Elites. 3 p.m. tap time for that match. Stay up to date on everything Warwick City and Fans Only Sports Network. Just go to Fans Only Sports. That's fansonlysportz.com. Follow us on social medias at FOSPORTZ. Tried to see if they could release. A little overlap there. Did not work. The backfield again. Got to be very careful for this one. And poked out. Call will be a 6. Play with it too much on the byline. Do not want to get stung. Still just a 3 official system, even in the UPSL. So no 4th official, no board. As we approach into what we think may be the final 10 minutes. We do have 2 goals and a few stoppages. Referee issuing some discussions too, as this one's going to come right across the center, and they'll call it out, and a corner for City. Could possibly see possibly see 2 minutes of added time to the end of this half. Good long crossing play. The 19 Aroka. Far side now for Central Falls. Out of play. Off City. stays with Falls. Opportunity here for City, trying to slide through, nowhere to go. That one sent long and well out of play. Falls through the midfield. Switch to the far side. City defense stepping up on that one. On the alleyway. Battle of sevens. 7 in red and 7 on blue. And offside called. And now a Warwick City player down in center will stop play. That's the 3 of Forts. Central Falls the ball. Option here. Afari can stay on side. Ball poked out of play. No flag is up. Faria is on side. Does he get it? No flags up. Faria scores. Every single Central Falls player looking and poking. The flag stayed down. And 3-0 inside of 5 before the halftime break. And a little bit of dejection perhaps setting in amongst Central Falls. A 3-0 scoreline. And we're going to get a whistle against Central Falls. This one's going to give the ball to City and Silva. Quick free kick. And the Cruz sent that one across and it went down the line but out of play. See where they spot this one. Central Falls brings that one in. Tie up at midfield, gives the ball for City. Flick play for Faria. Will be captured by the Central Falls keeper as they try to go quick in that one out of play. In the final minute of time here in the first half, likely to see some added time. (3-0) scoreline. Warwick City scoring just in the first minute of the match. Had plenty of opportunities with inside of the first 10 to be able to add to it. Had balls off of the post and just wide, and finally converted a couple here late in the second half of this first half. As we reach the 45-minute mark, and we'll wait the signal from the center referee. Do they have enough time for one more before the half? As a trip out of play will give City a free kick. Opportunity if they can go quickly here. Peeling off and looking for it. He gets a whistle, and this time the flag is up. Stolen back. Top of the 6. Cleared. Cruz. Silva comes back for this one. Roca. Cruz. Faria's free in center. One more opportunity if they get this one across. Spin shot. Blocked. As that was an opportunity from Roca right there. And then another attempt sent long. And I believe we're going to get a whistle for half here in just a brief moment as the center referee check his watch, and we're going to get the 6 and then probably a whistle. Still time on the clock. Opportunity here for City. Flag down on sides. Oh, wide. Came off of a back-checking Central Falls player. They're going to call corner. And still an opportunity. There's a Central Falls player back at about the 40-yard line of the football lines on the field. Referee trying to move the proceedings along. And looks like a cramp situation. Not abusively hot or humid. We mentioned this one back at the top of the broadcast, 71 degrees. And they're going to carry the player off of the field. We'll get our corner kick and how much more time got added onto the clock because of that. As we are into stoppage time here in the first half. A 3-0 scoreline. Shot, score! Converted right from the corner kick. And the horn will sound to end the first half, but they get it right at the line for 4-0 to finish an absolutely stunning first half for Warwick City. In this first UPSL match. Halftime break, 45 in the books, 45 to go, 4-0 Warwick City.
Jersey Mike's, they freshly slice your sub right in front of you, which takes some training.
It's the arm of the slicer, it's the thrill of the slice, freshly sliced before your eyes, unlike our rivals. And then every last arriver gets a sub that excites, and it's all thanks to the well-trained arm of the slicer.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
4-0 as we get ready to start the second half of action here in North Kingstown and Warwick City all over Central Falls, including picking one up on a corner cross right before the whistle for the halftime break. Angelos with you here on Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in this first weekend of UPSL soccer in the Ocean State. A battle between two Ocean State sides in Warwick City and Central Falls. We'll be back here in a couple of weeks' time, as Warwick City will go on the road at Boston Street before they come back here mid-September against KO Elites. Warwick City in the all red with the white trimming. Central Falls in the solid blue kits. Fresh threads for Warwick City with the all red. Different from what we saw them in the spring. .45 gone by, 45 to go, and this match might not be in doubt at 4-0 already. Central Falls will have the tap to start the second half. All things working in the first half for Warwick City, despite the fact that they hit the post 3 times and had another 3 or so just left and right of the posts. They're underway here in the second half. Again, that backfield play from both of these sides, and Central Falls tries to work it not to their advantage as Warwick City will steal that one out. Opportunity right in the midfield. That ball just a little too far. Warwick City. Crossfield play. Looking that one in the alleyway. Silva a little too far ahead. Well, Central Falls on the outside. We'll bring this one back across. Silva trying to tap forward for Faria. And Silva all sorts of tied up, and they'll give the ball to City. Okay. Long. Cruz. Warwick City playing that progressive play for the backfield once again. Overlapping ball for Faria in the corner. Silva trying to work across. That one just wide. It'll be a very deep Central Falls throw-in. About 4 feet from the byline. City trying to make the steal, didn't work. Got out of play. Who's it off? It's off of Central Falls and City ball. Cruz. Silva. All the way back. Not a play. Good defensive stop from Nemoose. They wanted the push. No call from the officials. Wide open opportunity. Wide of the net. Had the goaltender down and somehow curled it wide. And another Central Falls player down right now. Only 6 for Central Falls. 5 minutes gone by here in this second half. And a better start to the second half for Central Falls than it was the first. They surrendered first goal of this match just a minute in. And here's an opportunity near sideline. That's a push. No call for the referees as they play the advantage. Comes back across the middle, score! Rook out right in the middle. On the crossing ball will pick up the 5th goal of the match for City, and it's all City. 5-0. And the scoreline of this match, to the extent of it, perhaps the result of this match not in doubt. Add in the misses and hit posts, and it could easily be 9-10-0. That's a long distance attempt. Hits the crossbar from the football field uprights. It'll be 6 for City. Silva tapped off of him. out of play off of Central Falls. And will stay. With City. Teixeira on the throw into Cruz. Flag is up. So we complete his case all he wants, but not really a question there. Center. Good run off of the play there. Opportunity coming across. One player to beat. Is the goaltender? Not that time. It won't go wide. He's got the score. Six 0. And Warwick City has the bench warming up. Yeah, we are likely to see a full set of substitutions here in the second half. '55th minute, 6-0 City. Shara. Teixeira just continues to carry through the middle, punched back to Cruz. And bring that one across. Forwards from Namus. Namus. Onside for Faria. 7 from Silva. Faria will pick up the assist. The floodgates are open. The route is on. Three here in the first 10 minutes of the second half, from 4-0 to 7-0 now. And for Central Falls supporters, maybe not exactly the way they wanted to see the season start for Warwick City. This is a dream start in their first match in the UPSL. It's going to be a tongue twister for me. I'm so used to saying WPSL for years, the women's league. Similar to the UPSL on the men's side. And will any of these Warwick City players in UPSL time end up finding themselves potentially with a story to tell, as we've seen players on the women's side through the WPSL end up into the NWSL. Could someone find themselves a dream story, perhaps into the USL Championship, maybe even to the MLS? It all starts somewhere. .58 gone by. We'll play to 90 as we do. Standard FIFA rules. Horns. Roca. Faria. Flag stayed down. Ball was too far. And Teixeira. And substitutions. Orca will exit for Warwick City with a 7-0 scoreline and 30 to go. His day likely done. De Cruz clipped from behind. As he will be helped to his feet. Backfield play once again for City. That one took a wicked bounce off of a Central Falls attacker playing a little bit of cherry pick. Long ball near to the Central Falls bench area. They'll bring this one across midfield. The Moose to Shara. Shara once again. Worked that one near side touchline. And Warwick City will try to spread the field. Leading play. Faria came across for Teixeira instead. Right down in the center on sides at the top of the 18. And they're going to call a trip, and a yellow card has been issued. Dangerous free kick to come here for Warwick City. This is going to be about 2 yards outside of the top of the 18 where they should place this. DeCruz standing over top of the ball. And looks for all intent and purpose, DeCruz will be the one to take the strike. Wide and long. A 6 for Central Falls. They're in the 64th. And more substitutions for City. A 7-0 scoreline. That gets pushed into the far corner, byline and out of play, and off of Central Falls will be called for a 6. Turnover, shot, score. That progressive play out of the backfield, we've talked about it so many times through this game. If you're not careful, it will burn you. You have to be on your toes at all times. And left the ball hanging. Central Falls attacked and punched one right there. And the bagel broken on the right side of the scoreboard at 7-1. The goaltender for Warwick City dejected after that play. He will think about that one until next week. Moose. Turn to the center for DeCruz. Or is that we're trying to reach out for Silva? Silva tried to get a toe up to poke that one off of Central Falls. Will be Warwick ball. Carried through the center. Cruz tried to push that one through. right through in the center and an opportunity. No questions about that one. They're not going to play out of the backfield anymore. The alley pulled down. No call from the officials. We'll skip over top. And coming out to get it in a quick distribution. It's Teixeira. It's for the Moose. Teixeira. He'll work sideline in. Onside opportunity for Silva. No, the flag stays down and another goal for City. Eight 1 here in the 70th minute. $20 left to play, and no doubt to those in attendance here at Fossa Memorial Field, result. We'll see Warwick City. 1 win, no losses, no draws, 3 points to the good to start this UPSL season. Moose. Looked at Teixeira on the line. Goes across for DeCruz. Overlap play for City. Onside. No. The flag was up that time for the assistant referee. Turned inside and taken down, and they'll call a 6. Central Falls, plenty to think about before their next match. Surrendered a goal in just the first minute. This match opened up Warwick City 1-0. And then the floodgates opened 4-0. At the halftime break, 7-0, just about 7 minutes into the second half. They've added another one to it. after surrendering a goal and an odd turnover in the backfield. And we sit 8-1. Just under 20 to play. Long and high and wide. And we'll get one more substitution from Warwick City. So a 6 to come from Central Falls. Near side touchline. No space in the alley for Central Falls. 4 red jerseys. On the line and kept in. Turned over for City, however, Teixeira. They play a little touch pass. Teixeira painting the line. And still continuing to do so before Central Falls just sends this one all the way down and out of play. Will give us a 6 for City. '76th minute in an 8-1 scoreline. Teixeira. Silva knocked down, no call from the officials, and we're going to see a lot of advantage play here. De Cruz works that one well wide. Central Falls. From the backfield. Substitutions across the board made for Warwick City. Teixeira. That one scooted through Namoose's legs. So he's got to be careful. This is how they got burned for the goal. Get that one out. Back through center. Paul Quinn. Kicked it out of play. That one will send right back to City's keeper. And they'll be able to easily distribute that one out. Tapping for it at the touchline. And a whistle and a foul. I think they're going to bring this one back. Make sure he's okay. Wide. And a 6 for Central Falls. Paul Quinn. Goes out of play. Warwick City throw. And one more substitution for City. It will be Silva handing off the armband. As he will take a trot to the bench and the day done. For him, 10 minutes left to go in this match. So Teixeira with the throw-in. We've crossed the 80-minute mark. A 7-goal lead for City. 4 to the good at the halftime break. They stretched it to 7-0. Before adding another one for 8-1. That one's going to curl wide. And that one is back into the forest. And they're going to try to catch Central Falls playing progressive out of the backfield. They attacked in on that one. Flag goes up. And the obstruction call on Warwick City. Moose. Back for the Moose. Bringing the outside to Shara. To Cruz. Spin across on this one. Paul Quinn. Kicked out of play. A final substitution, perhaps, from Warwick City as DeCruz will exit. Day done for the midfielder. There was so much buildup from the spring through the summer to reach this August 20th date. In the beginning of the UPSL season, the first season in the UPSL Division 1 for Warwick City. They get the schedule. They get an opener of the season at home at Fossa Field. A goal 1 minute into the match. You couldn't have written a better storyline. Seven to the good, 8-1. Just about 5 to play. How to play from the Central Falls bench area. And a city throw. Pushed right back out of play, this time a Central Falls throw. We will see how much added time we get at the end of this half. Given the score line and all things particular, might imagine the referee might whistle this one off. Jump ball and a save. Quickly distributed out. Far side alleyway, an opportunity for City to move forward. Opportunity from the 18, cleared away by the City defense, and that one will just be sent all the way up. Onside, and a loose ball. We'll continue to fight for it. Whistle and the arm goes up from the referee. And a City ball. To Sheriff from just in front of the touchline. Moose. Paul Quinn sends that one. At center. Warwick City will move this one through far side touchline. That's a pull from behind, and the card will come out of the pocket. A yellow card issued, second of the match that we've seen shown to a Central Falls player. And a late card as well here, just minutes before the 90-minute mark. As we will hit 88 on the clock. Oh, 2 minutes left to clock time. We'll see what gets added for stoppage time. Certainly plenty of it here in the second half. Long strike, high, long. Central Falls goes to work quickly. The Moose can shield this one along the back line. Has to be careful. Looks to make a turnover instead, and that one wide to the side. Referee taking a look at his watch. Mentioned this one earlier with the 7-goal differential. We might see this one get whistled right at the 90. And a whistle. And another foul called on Central Falls. First goal scored a minute into the match. 4 in the first half. 4 in the second half. And Warwick City has had everything go right. Whistle sounds, match called, and Warwick City in their UPSL debut picks up a victory. Four goals in the first half, 4 goals in the second half, an 8-1 scoreline. 1 win, no losses, no draws, 3 points to the board for Warwick City. A great start to the UPSL season. They'll head on the road against Boston Street. We will see you back here at Fossa Field in a few weeks' time, and they take on KO Elites September 16th, 3 p.m. For more information on UPSL Soccer and Warwick City FC, follow along on Fans Only Sports Network, Fans Only Sports. It's fansonlysprtz.com. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, all of them at FOSPORTZ. For our entire Fans Only Sports Network crew, I'm Matt Gillis. Thanks so much for tuning in. Good night. 8-1 Warwick City wins.